Hello everyone, hello miss. So today I'm Angel from 11 BDP. So today I want to make a video about the hortatory text. So the hortatory text has three structures. The first structure is thesis and argument, and the last structure is conclusion or recommendation. So, hortatory text is a type of text that aims to persuade the readers or listeners to do something or to have a certain opinion. The topic I choose to complete this segment is corruption. I work on this assignment not only to fulfill an academic obligation, but also as a form of my concern for the current condition of Indonesia. I want to better understand how corruption affects society, the economies, and the future of the nation. Through the assessment, I learned to think more critically and realized that as the younger generation, we have a responsibility to help prevent corruption in the future. Therefore, I chose this topic because corruption is still a serious problem that has a wide impact on the life of Indonesian people. So the thesis of the hortatory text is corruption in Indonesia remains a real and serious problem. Many uncovered corruption has demonstrated that abuse of power is still common. If not addressed decisively, corruption can damage the nation's future. The argument of the hortatory text is I interviewed three people, that is Michelle, Keisha, and Valencia from 10 accounting regarding corruption in Indonesia. The question I asked them were: 1. In your opinion, what is the current state of corruption in Indonesia? 2. In your opinion, what are the negative impacts of corruption on society and the state? 3. How does corruption affect the Indonesian economy? 4. What steps should the government take to reduce or eradicate corruption? 5. In your opinion, what can the younger generation do to help prevent corruption in the future? So, in Michelle's opinions, 1. The current state of corruption in Indonesia is getting worse. 2. It will cause environmental damage and weaken trust. 3. It will create unfair business competition and reduce national competitiveness. 4. Opening the widest possible access to information regarding budget management and procurement of goods or service through digital system. 5. Actively participating and building a culture of integrity. In Keisha's opinions, 1. In my opinion, corruption in Indonesia is still quite severe. Even though there are laws and special institutions, corruption cases still frequently occur and involve officials. 2. The negative impact of corruption is detrimental to the state and society because public funds are misused, public service deteriorate, and public trust in the government declines. 3. Corruption hinders optimal development, hampers investment, and slows economic growth. 4. The government must firmly punish corruption, strengthen institutions such as the Corruption Eradication Commission, and be more transparent in managing state funds. 5. The younger generation must be honest, not accustomed to cheating, have the courage to act honestly, and participate in resisting corruption from an early age. influence opinions. 1. The state of corruption in Indonesia remains serious despite efforts to eradicate it. 2. The negative impacts of corruption hindering development, increasing poverty, damaging public trust, and hindering investment. 3. Corruption affects the economy by reducing state revenue, increasing transaction costs, and stifling innovation. 4. Generative government steps increase transparency, strengthen anti-corruption institutions, and improve anti-corruption education. 5. Young people can help by raising anti-corruption awareness, monitoring and reporting corrupt acts, and develop values of integrity and honesty. So the recommendation and conclusion of hortatory text is, from the answer of Michelle, Keisha, and Valencia, we can see that eradicating corruption is not only the responsibility of the government or institution like the Corruption Eradication Commission, but also our responsibility as the younger generation. Big change start with small habits. If we develop a character of honestly responsibility and the courage to act righteously, then in the future we can be the generation that leads Indonesia towards a cleaner and more just nation. Here are some things we can and cannot do. A. Thing we can do. 1. Cultivate honesty and in everyday life. 2. Dare to refuse and not get involved in fraudulent practice. 3. Actively raise awareness about the dangers of corruption. B. Things not to do. 1. Do not normalize even the smallest fraud. 2. Do not be apathetic or indifferent. 3. Do not use money or connection for personal gain. So this is about my video about hortatory tax. Thank you.